welcome back, guys. Today we're taking a look at this killer classic riff from the band Def Leppard. The song is Photograph from 1983's Pyromania. And this is a riff that's been with me all the way back to 1983, because I remember buying this. I didn't buy it, actually. My parents bought it for me. I was just a young teenage whippersnapper, and this was the third hard rock album I ever got, and of course it was on cassette tape. Kiss was the first, had that on vinyl. Second, the first Kiss album. Second was Blackout by the Scorpions, loved that. And the third one was Def Leppard, Pyromania, and I wore this thing out. And I remember the songs being on the radio back then, which is how I found out about it. And just fell in love with it. Even at a young age, I think I was drawn to the hooks and the great melodies and the crunchy guitars. So we're going to take a look at this main riff in just a second. Check down below, and I have a Patreon page, which is important because that's where you'll find the tab and the backing track for this. I have Guitar Pro and PDF tab, as well as a backing track. It's extended, not just the main riff at the beginning, but it goes through the first chorus, I believe. So make sure and check that out. And also there's a free sweep picking guide down below, my free gift to you. So check that out. All right, so let's get to it. We're in the key of E here. Key of E, standard tuning, but the tuning on the album is flat. And so that could have been the tape being slowed down. It could have been the tuning of the instruments. Not sure what it is, but the rest of the album is standard tuning. So I think it was maybe something to do with the recording process. So the main riff goes like this. Okay, notice there's two different things going on there. The first thing we're doing is playing D and G on the 9th fret 3 times. And then we're playing 9 and 8 on the D and G twice. Okay, then we're going to play 7 and 9 D and G twice, and then 7 D and G once. So then do that 2 times. Now the second part of the riff comes in like this. Okay, notice the rhythm has changed a little bit, as well as the number of times that we're playing the first part and the last part. So if I put the two together, it'll sound like this. Okay, so hopefully you can see how those two things fit together. The second part there is what's going on for most of the song in terms of where the vocals are singing over this. So when the band kicks in, so again, we're just playing 9 and 9 D and G, but only twice this time, and then 9 and 8 3 times. 7 and 9 D and G twice. Let's see. Yeah, it's twice, 7 and 9 D and G, and then 3 times on 7 and 7 D and G. So that's different than the first part, right? That's the first part, and the second part is Okay, and that's the main riff. While we're here, and I'm feeling generous, let me show you the pre-chorus. So the pre-chorus goes like this. Right, C5 chord, G over B, D to A. That's just a slight bend on the low G note here. B leading into C, so. And let's check out the chorus while we're at it. By the way, I will include this on the Patreon tab for both the Guitar Pro and the PDF tab, so you have that. All right, so the chorus. Very cool. It starts on this B note here in the 5th string, and you're going with open strings, open D and G. So it's just 2nd fret and then the open D and open G. Again, you can find the tab here, so I'm not going to spend too much time going through all the numbers here. C, D, E minor 9. The second time, B, C, E goes up to E minor 9, and then back down to D. Third time is like the first. And the end of the first chorus, B to C, and then you have this little sliding into a C note on the G string. Okay, so that is the riff for Photograph. Hope you enjoyed it. Great fun to play this. Nothing too hard here. Hope you enjoy it. Make sure and grab that backing track. It'll be fun to play along with that. And you won't have to retune your guitars either, okay? So that's it for this one. I'll see you next time. Rock on.